Today we are at Viva Tech with Julien Pluzeau, a senior partner at Oraseya Capital, to speak about this vibrant ecosystem that you have in Dubai and why we should pay close attention to it. So let's dive in. First, who are you, Julien? You've been involved with the Dubai ecosystem for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But you're French. How did you get from Paris to Dubai?
Yeah, that's a good question. First, I'm very happy to be back to Viva Tech. It's a very vibrant event to be back also with Dubai economy and tourism, who's been organizing for us this stand, this opportunity for us to represent for me Oraseya Capital. I've been in Dubai for 12 years, so yeah, quite some time. I'm French, as you said. I studied in France. I worked in Italy afterwards for a few years in investment banking, and after a few years, I decided to challenge myself, and I moved to Dubai, started my first business, my first startup over there, which was the first online agency for entertainers. We represented thousands of artists and entertainers across the Middle East. So I came back to Dubai at that time, and I got an opportunity to work with a Dubai government entity called Dubai Technology, now part of Découvrez, but probably we'll have time to talk about this a bit later. And yeah, that's good for me to be on the other side of the table as a VC, because I've been like in investment banking and then an entrepreneur, and I think venture capital is kind of like a good mix, good balance between both. And I've been very lucky and blessed also with the opportunities being given to me and the hard work we've been doing with my team and our management and leadership to be able to set up Oraseya Capital, which is our brand new fund, and we announced on the 1st of October last year.
Yes, so let's speak about Oraseya Capital. You're a senior partner there right now. Can you tell us more about the criteria you are considering when investing in a new company?
Sure. So probably like back to the basics. What's Oraseya about? So Oraseya is the VC arm of Découvrez. Découvrez, for if you don't know about Découvrez is like Dubai Integrated Economic Zone Authority. Is the largest cluster of free zones in Dubai. So we merged basically the three of the largest free zones or economic zones now in Dubai, namely Dubai Airport Free Zone, Dubai Silicon Oasis, and Dubai Cover City. And each and every zone has their own specificity and advantage. The point for us is to host and welcome entrepreneurs and make sure they can draw from like a one-man show to a multinational based in our territory. So Oraseya is the venture arm of Découvrez, and the purpose that we have is, of course, to support and nurture the tech ecosystem, particularly early stage. And also, of course, they can grow sustainably now, because we growing at all costs is the old way of venturing. And now we are really keen on having startups that are very close to their numbers, pay attention to their burn rates, and always be in a position that can break even at unique economic levels in the near future. Not maybe now if they go pre-seed or early seed, but once you reach product market fit, we'll be expecting you to start looking at your metrics in a way that makes sense financially speaking.
All right. You mentioned that in your past of Découvrez.
Yeah.
Can you tell me maybe more about the ambition of this organization, because I think they are huge.
Yeah. So Découvrez is one of the major contributors to the GDP of Dubai.
Okay.
And the ambition is to grow the economy. That's the main purpose of Découvrez. And via different initiatives, Oraseya Capital is just one. But under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Zarouni, we have plenty of other initiatives that will be coming in the next 5-10 years. Again, with one purpose, to grow the local economy and solidify Découvrez as one of the main contributors to Dubai ecosystem.
All right. And what is the role venture capital is playing in driving growth and innovation in emerging markets?
Sure. So emerging market means you might not have access to traditional financing. You might not have the right infrastructure for you to develop first your solution or your product and then grow your startup. So the role of VC is to bridge that gap. When you don't have access to traditional financing, that's our job, to be able to support so you can develop a solution, recruit talents, and then go to market and grow afterwards. That's one of the main prerogatives. And of course, for the emerging market, it's very important that we get the right level of solutions to key problems we may have in the financial sectors, in education, in the health as well. And supporting innovation by financing them is the way VC contributes to an emerging market.
All right, okay. And for funds and startups or scale-ups, from Europe beyond the investment proposition. Why is it considered Dubai?
Yeah, so Dubai is a crossroad between the East and the West. You have 3 billion people within 6-8 hours flying. So that gives you a bit of an idea of where you're located. It's not, it might be like a small country, but it's part of a much wider region when all the bridges are connected to Dubai. From Dubai, you can access the Indian, Pakistani markets, all the GCC, of course, North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, Turkey, even Iraq now opening to online. And that's one of the main vantage points that you have by flying to Dubai. The second is it's a business-friendly environment. The government initiatives are second to none in Dubai, where we make sure the infrastructures from every standpoint are the right one for the founders. So we spend a lot of time with actually entrepreneurs, with founders to understand what they need, and usually we see kind of like those changes required, like implemented usually a few years after. So it's a really fast-paced environment in that regard. And once you're in a, let's say, a very positive environment, when business is at the center of your ecosystem, then it's a great place to do business. I think it's very important to understand that when you come to Dubai, you just don't come to Dubai. You come to the center of a wider region, and for your business, this is absolutely excellent. And of course, for the quality of life, which is the last point, but very important one. It's a good place. It's a great place where to live.
Okay, great. And so we're speaking to entrepreneurs who might also going to Dubai. How can they evaluate whether the market is suitable for their products or services? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, sure. Again, doing your due diligence is step number one, which is collecting information, researching information, reaching out to people, could be expats in Dubai that you may know within your network, to other founders, to other VCs, any stakeholders that you can connect with to get information.
Okay.
For the French, specifically, you have access to Business France in Dubai, and La French Tech also has an office over there. And they provide a lot of information. They do a lot of education for the French citizens who may consider one day to open in Dubai.
Okay, I guess it also depends on the markets they are in. And is there any markets where Dubai particularly shine, in your opinion? And we've heard a lot about technology for goods and sustainability, all this addition of Viva Tech. Is this something that is very present in Dubai right now?
Yeah, so and just to get back on a very high level, kind of like the key sectors and key trends that we see. So in any emerging markets, you tend to tap into the B2C market first, because you want to provide innovation, digital innovation, pretty fast to the residents. So that's why we've seen some of the major successes, like our consumer app or e-commerce, such as Souk, was acquired by Amazon, and of course Karim, that was acquired by Uber, but we see also Ngami, that's IPO lately, and so on. So this is kind of like the first layer. Then we start seeing innovation coming on the B2B side as well, where in an emerging market you see more of like SMEs, small businesses, which are like always looking for innovation, new services to increase productivity and gain a competitive edge at very early stage because they are SMEs. So, and then this is reflected in different like verticals. So fintech, of course, edutech, digital health, very important, and one of the key focus now of Dubai, the Emirates, the region in general. In terms of ESG, yes, like we've seen that with COP28 that was successfully hosted by Dubai in December last year. So we've seen a wealth of new initiatives, again, supported by the government, but also from the private sector, new programs, again, accelerator, incubator, and that are like impact driven.
Okay, and to finish our, deep dive into the Dubai ecosystem, how do you see the VC ecosystem evolving in Dubai? What are the evolutions of future outlook that you see?
Yeah, I'm 100% bullish, and I tend to say quite often, I think I've seen an inflection point a couple of years ago, because we have the right talents. And again, any like young emerging ecosystem, but like maturing really fast. One of the most important aspects is recycling talent, recycling exits, money coming from exits. And we've seen that from, again, the Karim of the world, the Souk of the world, a lot of like very like technically talented and highly experienced like managers who decided after exiting the company that they should start their own. And they've seen what it is, what it takes to grow from 0 to 1 really fast. So they had this experience, and they want to mimic that, and they want to build that for their own. And we are really supportive of those profiles, because again, they've seen it and they want more on that. So for me, this is a good sign that this is happening, that again, we have the right talent to grow the ecosystem. And then on recycling the fund, we've seen also an influx of money in different funds in the region. And now the next step for us will be, attracting more and more foreign funds, especially to support on later stage investments. And that's happening. And that's why we're here like at Viva Tech, that we attend those events to educate, explain, or the opportunity, what are the opportunities basically in Dubai at present and in the next 5-10 years, because we are growing very fast.
All right. If we have to sum up all the key messages you've shared with us, what would it be? What you will us to keep from our discussion? What is
Yes, so like come to Dubai. Like if you're not based in Dubai already, but like if you're here in France, like come to Dubai, have a look. It's Dubai. It's opportunistic. It's very opportunistic. If you want to set up your business over there, it's a great place. If you want to raise funds, you have to show a certain commitment first to the region, where there's no open checkbook anywhere. You have to come and so on. But once you've done that, and once you understand how it works, and once you understand whether or not your product or services you only will work and will scale throughout the region, then Dubai is just a great place. And Oraseya Capital, like we support from MVP stage, like pre-seed stage, up to growth. We're very supportive of portfolio companies. Now, I haven't mentioned that, but we're very active also with our legacy portfolios that we have merged into Oraseya, and we want to do more on that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julien.
Pleasure.